Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this three-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Big Daddy Candyman will be our subject. And what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Steve, how do they go about ending this losing streak they're in the midst of?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Henderson Alvarez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Christian Yelich comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder number 21, Christian Yelich.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. EK, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so...
You bro sup, I see you still putting in work.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Yelich is retired, and there's one away. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, it's no secret. They really need
about to go walk through one, but just wanted to pop in, bro.
If you remember, he was the National League Silver Slugger a year ago, so he's got plenty of expectations on him to produce with the bat. That hasn't been the case so far, but I do believe he'll figure things out.
All right, come on now.
Kenny Mathieson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Simmons is one of those umpires that can be a little inconsistent, but I think his strike zone is one that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on what part of the zone the pitch is located.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Grounded to short. Owings has it. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
One out now.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 7 driven in.
Hey, come on now.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, here's another look at this on Show Track. And actually, this pitch might not even show up on the graphic. That's how far away from the plate it was. And this will let that base runner take a nice little stroll up to second base.
Here's the 2-0. Big swing at the 2-0 slurve, and he comes up empty. It's 2-1. Three and one. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Swing, strike two. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 1-1. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Batting fourth.
Yeah, and no matter how many of these you see in your lifetime, this is still one of the most exciting plays in all of baseball. You can see he's not stopping rounding second base, and he makes it all the way to third there with an RBI triple.
Marcell Ozuna will dig in now, and he's come through in many a situation like this, currently fourth in the National League RBI race.
Yeah, and you guys know he's definitely been one of the best run producers in the sport over the last several weeks. I'm sure his guys are hoping that he can keep it up all the way into the fall.
And a ball 1-0.
And now with that runner on third and one away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
2-2.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
A man at third with one away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. And with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, DJ LeMahieu, he grew up as a shortstop, but he's turned himself into one of the best defensive second basemen in the game. And if you need proof, just watch the constant highlight reel plays and rock-solid fundamentals. He's got a gold glove from 2014. That should tell you everything you need to know.
Jared Saltalamacchia is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and two away.
If they can lay off that curveball, get into better hitters counts, they're going to see more fastballs, and that plays to your advantage as a hitter. You want fastballs and fastball counts.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. Striding into the box, Big Daddy Candyman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High in the air out to center field. Ozuna is under it. And that's the third out. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied one apiece.
Leading off for the Marlins.
First offering on its way. Michael Morse is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
Donovan Solano will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, nobody away.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Adeiny Echeverria. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
2 balls, no
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
Standing in now, Henderson Alvarez, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. Back at Marlins Park for the third inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Christian Yelich will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Nobody.
Ball. 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Kenny Mathiasen will be next. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Now a swing and a fly ball. Flaherty on the move. And he's retired here, 1 away. Kenny Mathiasen steps in now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 27.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton.
1-0.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it.
No run, no run. Cut hole.
So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for third best on the ball club.
Yeah, he's not setting the world on fire with doubles, but he's getting his fair share. definitely an important part of this offense.
Here's the first pitch to him. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. And another foul ball. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Jared Saltalamacchia is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 39.
Nobody here, nobody.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
When you look at the way he's throwing the ball, he's throwing first pitch strikes to less than 40% of the batters that he's faced, and yet he's still pitching well. And we're in the middle of this ball game.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And it's full now, 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Heads up, whoa, whoa, whoa.
A quick out number 1. Michael Morse walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Here we go, guys.
Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman,
Donovan Solano is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
Low for ball 1. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. The pitcher, Big Daddy Candyman, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, nothing in 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Hey,
Yeah,
see
it shouldn't
Drive
be.
it.
He hasn't
Go,
had
big
any
dog.
real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Henderson Alvarez will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. Maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
That counts. 1 and
And a
1.
pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a screwball is poured over for a strike, and he takes command 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
In is Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next for the Marlins.
In now, Kenny Mathiasen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, here we go.
Now a slurve is looked at here for strike 2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Giancarlo Stanton gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's got his first single of the ball game here to go along with the double and a triple from earlier. So what do you think, guys? In his next at-bat, he absolutely comes out of his shoes trying to get the homer?
Marcell Ozuna is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now, you can't take any more pitches like that. You don't like it? You got to at least try and fight it off.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He's coming. He's coming.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and third with none out. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Pollock giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Michael Morse steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In there, no balls and a strike.
1 down, 1 down.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Back to him, and that's off his leg. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Second baseman
Donovan Solano digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And that misses for ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Drilled on the ground to short. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 6 full. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Giancarlo Stanton. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 3-2. So long from South Florida.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 18 runners on base.